Hi guys, today I want to do a video of how to play Final Girl. The episode I have is Carnival of Blood in my front. So it's with Gepetto and his three puppets. It's a bit more harder than Final Girl with Hans. Uh, Camp Happy Trails is called. It's inspired after the movie Friday the 13th. So yeah, this I will just explain you like the normal rules, and I'll also explain you the Geppetto rules. So the normal rules, every every match starts with a setup. This is the card for setup. Then the yellow girl is representing the final girl. The killer is the killer, and then how many victims you have to put on the board. It's shown on here on this card. So you start with this card firstly, and then you put you start with the level of horror on this one. You can play with this phase or the other one with extreme horror, but this one is for beginners. So you start with 4 horrors. The horrors Geppetto is having is 4, so it has 8 hearts. So you put 7 hearts here and 1 extra black heart. You can never go past this his life when he's recovering, so it's only 8 that he's having, but it's also having some minor powers. So when you drag those 2 cards, you will get an extra life for those ones. So every time you damage him, you need to remove those from those cards first, the health, and then you start with his normal health. Every time he's reaching here, you get an extra dice. If you are reaching here also, you get 2 extra dice in plus to roll. So if he's reaching here, you do damage to him. You turn this card up, and then if he's showing like 0 or nothing, that means he's dead. But if he's showing 2 hearts, you put 2 hearts again for him. The same applies for the final girl. If she has something here like 1 life, she still get 1 life to live after. And also the final girl cannot have more than in this case Charlie is having 7 life, so you're having 6 of this one and then 1 plus 7, so you cannot increase more than that level. Every time you play a focus card like this one's, is dropping the terror. So your goal is to reach this side, so you can play 3 dice. You have more chance to win. So the game has like its own phases, as you can see here. First is the action phase, the planning phase, killer phase, panic phase, and upkeep phase. All of them are explained in the back of this rule book. So yeah, first you play your action cards, which in the beginning you begin with 0 time cost. This is the time cost table. Every time you do an action, you move this one down. Every time you gain some extra time, you move this one up. Every time you save a victim, you can only carry 2 victims with you all the time. If other events don't impose it or something else. So yeah, every new beginning of a game, you draw an event card like this one. It's the animal panic. So uh, here is the animal cages. So everybody will be affected around it. So every time you have to do this event, you also check on the, this is the killer base. So every time you reach an event, be careful when you reach the last event. If you pass it, you will just drop a terror card, but don't drag any other events. So only one time. This one is showing the increase of horror, is dark power. So the killer has this one is his dark power. You have to turn this card up. And this one is extreme hard dark power. And when there is no more terror cards here, he has removed his finale card that is here. So instead of every time the killer and the minions are doing what is here on this card backwards like this. So every time the Muppets, the puppets, their minions, they are moving, they are looking for victims, so they are moving one again to find the victims, And the killer action is just hunting or the victim, either the final girl, and is attacking her once. When the card is switched, you will do other actions. All the time you start with a minion and then you finish with Gepetto. Every time a minion is damaging you, you have to resolve every attack by himself. So you also have retaliate card and guard cards. So you can use it. You can use them as your defense cards. But remember, for every guard card, you have to uh, do it everyone for each puppet. But you can use retaliate to hit multiple puppets, but not Gepetto and multiple puppets. So if you use this card, let's say for example, and you have two puppets there, you can ignore damage from one of them, and then you can damage both of them. Maybe you can kill both of them. So yeah, what are the rules? They are every time Gepetto or the puppets kill a victim, you have to increase his bloodlust that is on this side, and then this affects a cure. Also, this one, he will have more damage, more movement, and yeah, every time you move your final girl, if you have walk or sprint, you can take two victims with you, and then if you save them, meaning then you have to bring them to these locations with a door. You also get some powers on here and some actions like move one space, remove one horror, gain two time. Then you put a victim on each one of this one. Then after you complete all of them, you turn the card for her power. And her power is like drop 3 life and gain the critical blow card, action card. And then for each victim you save, you receive another time in plus. Every time a turn starts, Gepetto is spawning one minion from his puppet cards. So one minion is going where he is on the map, like here, and then following the puppet move is always moving to look for a victim, not farther than two spaces. Every time it's attached on strings with Gepetto, so he can only move through here. If he needs to attack a victim here, he will not. But if Gepetto is moving, then he can. Every time, if it's ending a movement here, for example, next turn, he instead of targeting the victim, he will target Gepetto to come closer to two spaces to him. Every turn is spawning a minion. After the minions are killed, they are moved to exhausted, and after the upkeep phase, they will turn back from exhausted to ready. So in the end of the game, when there is no more terror cards, after the puppets are killed, they are definitely killed. So you cannot spawn them anymore. There's also item cards that you can put them here on top of this board, and then when you reach some location where they have this repair tool, you can drag depends on what you can drag two cards or one card, and then you choose. If you take two cards, you will choose the one you want, and then if it's a trap card, you have to resolve the trap for you and the victims in that card. Yeah, the goal is to kill Gepetto. Even if some minions remain, if you kill him, the game ends. Yeah, what else can I say? With Gepetto is more harder than Hans, the first from this series. I also have some miniatures for them. I will just show you Hans quickly because I'm almost at 10 minutes mark. The miniatures are very small, not that very detailed, but a pleasure to have them instead of the board, only the cardboard. It's board. This is the killers from the series 1. Yeah, another one. Yeah, I hope you like my new episode from this YouTube video. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.